Well, Monster Jam Ursula smashes into the Alamodome this weekend, and we now get to hear from Mike and Fiona from SA Live. They're getting an up-close look at all the action.
It's a star-studded encore episode today. Here's a preview.
Stars are shining on us. As a matter of fact, the stars are here. Amelia Rico, you probably recognize her from 1923, and Michael Rappaport, also Amelia, the pride of Brackenridge High School. Okay, welcome back to town, and welcome, sir.
Glad to be here.
Come to San Antonio. What do you like the most?
Food. Always.
Food, people, the Spurs.
Okay.
Like it all.
Let's go back to the food. Barbecue?
Love.
Walk this way because
Yes.
Smoked Barbecue is here. Chris Griffin, all right. Look at this beautiful barbecue that he has sliced up for us. We're going to be making nacho sandwiches.
Wow.
We need reservations. We need tickets
are
right
we
now.
That meat smells ridiculously good.
Yes, it
Smells
is.
real good.
Oh, get ready for some high-flying action this weekend at the Alamodome.
Monster Jam this weekend. Gonna get behind the wheel and see what it's like to drive one of these babies. Or maybe kind of, sort of. More on SA Live in just a couple of minutes.
All right, welcome back. We're seeing those winds finally starting to subside a little bit. We'll see temperatures up around 58 degrees later today, down to 33 by tomorrow morning. So cold, but not near as cold as what we're about to see once a cold front heads in on Sunday. So tomorrow again is the day if you want to make any preps, plants, the pipes, all that stuff. Tomorrow's your day because that cold front hits right around sunrise on Sunday, brings in the windy weather, the much colder weather. We're going to be keeping a very close eye on that chance for precipitation Sunday night into Monday morning. Mia Montgomery will have more later this afternoon, and then meteorologist Sarah Spivey also this weekend. We'll be on top of it, though, and we'll be updating you via the KSAT weather app throughout the weekend, and we'll also be live on there a couple times as well, guys.
A lot to watch. Thank you so much, Justin.
All right, real quick shout out. Happy birthday, David Sears, for all of us here at KSAT 12. Thanks for being with us.
SA Live starts right now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yes, it is a star-studded Friday. We have got two actors here in the studio. We're going to chat with each of them in just a couple of minutes. By the way, Tiffany, thank you very much for being on my side with that. I was having a bad day on the court. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage, the non-basketball player in the group. A lot to celebrate today. We've got Stars, we've got Spurs, we've got Cowboys. But first, I didn't write this. Most importantly, tomorrow is National Dress Up Your Pet Day. Who knew there was a National Dress Up Your Pet? Do you dress up your pet? We want to know if you have pictures of your pets dressed up. Are those your pets, Robert? That's our producer's pets. That's why we have that on there. So, yeah, Dress Up Your Pet Day, and hopefully we can show those a little bit later on coming up in the show. Well, our first guest has had roles in, I just looked at Internet Movie Database this morning, 134 different movies. And he remembers every line from every one of them, right?
Every line from every one of them.
The Heat, Deep Blue, TV series Friends. My name is Earl. Actor, comedian Michael Rappaport joins us live in the studio. Do you have a favorite of the 134?
It's hard to pick one. I've been fortunate to do a bunch of stuff. I'm proud of everything I've done, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm excited to be here performing at LOL San Antonio, doing shows all weekend, and I'm excited to be talking to you.
When you are in town, what do you like best?
Well, so far the food. I had to, I'm a little bit of a tourist, so I did the river walk. Food. I'm looking for some fantastic breakfast burritos. I got some really good, in the cut recommendations. I am a Spurs fan. I'm a New York Knicks fan, but I love the Spurs. They will always be family members to me for decimating the Miami Heat team. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, who doesn't love Tim Duncan?
Where this was going.
That was one of my favorite teams ever when they just destroyed and broke up the Miami Heatles. So I always loved them. I love Popovich. I love George Gervin, the Iceman, Tim Duncan, David Robinson. I'm a big NBA fan.
So most basketball fans like the fact that they beat the Heat like that, I would assume, if you didn't like the Heat back in those days, right?
Oh, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous.
All right, back to movies. Melissa McCarthy, Sandra Bullock, a couple of people that you have worked with, too. Who made you laugh most?
Melissa McCarthy, she's funny, and when she turns it on, she turns it on. But Sandra Bernhard is no slouch, but Melissa McCarthy is comedic genius.
All right, who haven't you worked with that you would like to?
Oh man, there's so many people I haven't worked with. I haven't gotten to work with the great Al Pacino, the great Denzel Washington, Cate Blanchett. There's a bunch of people, a bunch of actors, a bunch of directors that I haven't gotten to work with.
Anybody you have worked with that you're like, no thanks?
You know, to be honest, I think this stereotype about Hollywood actors being difficult, for the most part, they're like everybody else. They go to work, they want to have a good day. I mean, there's been actors, there's been people that have had grumpy days. I've had my grumpy days. I know it's shocking. I know I give off a very pleasant disposition. But I mean, for the most part, I'd work with all of them again.
Okay, back to the Spurs, of course. They've already sold a record amount of tickets and just get all the people in there tonight. So it's going to set a record about 65,000 down there, and being that big Spurs fan. Of course, as you saw the video, Fiona, who is not here today, and I had a chance to go down there. So would you like to do more commentary on my basketball skills?
I'm just saying the fact that you're showing it again just shows like you're a gutsy person, because this is horrendous. Burn this footage. Well, you need to use your knees when you shoot, man. And you got the gray hair just like Popovich. You need to use your knees when you shoot. This is, I mean, even this, the guineas.
I just had a lousy day.
But it was one thing to like come up short, but like you're not even like coming up sort of short. You're like not even making it. You're doing half-court shots that aren't even. It's just brutal, one after another after another.
David Sears said that when they first started playing in the Dome, opposing teams had trouble because, you know, it was the sight lines were off.
What's your excuse? I mean, there's hours of this. We're just getting like a few seconds of this. There's hours of this. And I think you should put the uncut footage on YouTube so that people could see.
This guy right here on this camera, Ted, he has that. And he's the one that does it.
Okay, put it up there. Put it up. You know, it's a record weekend.
See, that's him right there.
We want to see the rest of the footage. It's like the Zapruder footage. We want to see that.
The Zapruder footage. So not only sports, you're a big fan of Housewives?
Love.
Really? What's the attraction?
Fantastic television. The Real Housewives of everywhere. The Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of New Jersey, Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Miami, Real Housewives of Dallas, R.I.P., bring that back. Salt Lake City, Orange County, Beverly Hills, I watch and love it all. Why don't we try to put out a Real Housewives of San Antonio? It'd be awesome.
Okay.
It'd be awesome.
More drama in sports or Housewives?
More drama is in the Real Housewives. The softer of the two are in sports. More complaining in sports than on the Real Housewives.
Okay.
The best thing on television, sports and reality TV.
If you're going to couch potato on a Sunday, sports or Housewives?
I do it both.
I do pick one.
But I do. I mean, NFL weekend. I'm gonna watch my NFL games first, and then come back and watch the Real Housewives of Potomac, which is airing this Sunday. Which I have nothing to do with. I'm just a fan. I'm watching all my games. I'm watching my Giants beat the Vikings. I'm watching the Dallas Cowboys duke it out with Tom Brady. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Who are you picking? Who are you betting on? Very quickly.
I'm gonna go with Dallas to win the game. I'm gonna go with Dallas to win the game, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
And after he binges all of that, he's actually in town to put on a show. And
4 shows this weekend. 2 tonight, 2 Saturday night, LOL San Antonio, 4 shows. They're almost sold out, so come see me live at LOL San Antonio.
We have barbecue, as you saw. If you want to stick around, you are more than welcome to.
I need the meat. I feel like that lady in that Arby's commercial. I want the meat.
Where's the meat? It's right over there. Go for it.
Let me get some of that meat, man.
Go ahead. Here in the Alamo Dome, it is Monster Jam weekend. Nothing like it.
Yes, all right. And driver Mark List joins us. And of course, we are standing right in front of your truck, right?
That's right. That's the Crazy Bull. That's one of the meanest machines here in Alamo Dome this weekend. Last year was a great year for me. We came here. We took 2 overall event championships. So I'm excited to be back again. I'm going to try to get that overall event championship again. So
Crazy Bull. Is that talking about the truck or the driver?
Both. I am the craziest one out of all, so that's why I drive a Toro Loco. I wouldn't advertise the word crazy in my shirt if I wasn't crazy, you know? So I'm definitely the craziest one, and I'm going to definitely throw it down this weekend for all the amazing fans here in San Antonio. It's always been a special place for me, so I'm back with all my heart, and I cannot wait for this weekend.
So what's your secret to winning against all the other guys?
Yeah. Well, consistency is the key, and then win all the fans. The fans are judges. They come here, they get to vote and pick who's going to be the winner after each competition. So consistency on every element. If I can finish in the top 2, top 3 positions, that's going to give me that overall event championship, and most of all, win all those votes from all you fans. So I'm going to give it all for them, because that's what I'm here for. It's for all the fans to come weekend after weekend, and we wouldn't be what we are without the fans.
So win the crowd, right? Win the crowd. Okay, how did you become a monster truck driver?
Well, for me, it was being at the right place, the right time. I was in Costa Rica. I'm born and raised in Costa Rica. They came. My job was to be a translator for the dirt crew. I started building tracks for 7 years, and then the opportunity to become a monster truck driver came around. They invited me to Digger's Dungeon in North Carolina. I tested. A full year went by, and then I got invited to the Monster University, where 14-time world champion Tom Meents is the professor. He's the one who teaches all the new drivers, and he trained me for a full summer, and here I am. Last year I got the opportunity to race against him, and I'm living my dream.
Is it everything you thought it would be, or better?
Absolutely not. There's nothing you can compare. I mean, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I used to be a professional kite surfer. I'm like used to flying in the air. This doesn't compare to anything. It's the most uncomfortable seat you can ever sit on, but it's the funnest seat you'll ever be in.
Speaking of which, sitting in the seat, can I take it for a spin?
For sure, you can take it for a spin, but you can do his truck.
Oh, he's not gonna let you.
I don't care if you don't break it. Keys are in it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Keys are in it.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Okay.
The little boy is him. His dreams are coming true.
In there somehow. Wow, this is cool. Like that little skid slide at the end?
Oh my gosh!
Baby drives like a dream.
I cannot believe that. All right, so Monster Jam, of course, is happening this weekend here at the Alamo Dome.
Yeah.
He's not going to be driving. Don't worry.
What?
I don't think they're going to let you this weekend.
Drives like a charm. Okay.
All right, for more information, all you got to do is head to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Where do I get gas?
I think you're done. I think you're done.
The pride of Breckenridge High School to Hollywood. We chat with this San Antonio native about her role in one of the biggest shows on TV. Our star-studded Friday continues next on SA Live. I love this scene. I just saw this. I love that. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, our next guest is in one of the biggest TV franchises out right now. She plays Isashi.
Yes,
is that right?
correct.
Okay, on the TV show
Pretty good.
1923. Right here from the Alamo City, Amelia Rico joins us. Welcome. So good to be. I'm kind of a little starstruck here after just watching that scene. So, what's it like being a part of, I mean, the most popular TV shows on television?
Yeah, it's been amazing. A lot of the shows that I've been on recently have gotten such high ratings, and the Rotten Tomatoes have gotten 100% on Dark Winds, and then of course Yellowstone and 1923 are always up there on the top. So it's been a ride.
Okay, so you were in, what was it, season 3 of Yellowstone?
I was in season 3, episode 6 of Yellowstone, and then they brought me back for 1923, which I'm not playing the same character, obviously.
Right. And that was the episode number 3, I think, right there.
That was episode 2 of 1923.
That was episode 2. Okay, I need to keep track of things a little bit better there. So, what's it like being with some of the? You said you met Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren.
Yes. So I got to go to I was invited to the red carpet in Las Vegas because I was shooting at the time. So they flew me like private jet to Las Vegas from Montana, and I got to meet Harrison, and he is such a wonderful person to talk to. He was so excited to have me there and to just have the indigenous story a part. I think that was a big part of why he joined the 1923 cast, was that he really wanted to hear more about the stories that really haven't been told in the Wild West stories that have been out. So he's a great guy. He gave me a little peck on the cheek afterwards. That was exciting. I didn't expect that, so I was like, oh my God, I'm never washing this cheek again. So if it looks a little dirty, that's why.
That's what. And you said Helen Mirren was just like one of the guys. She was going after you.
Yeah, she was looking at my ear because my ear cuffs were kind of I don't know if you saw my pictures, but a lot of people were they were eye-catching to say the least. So yeah, she was like trying to figure out how are these on, and she was like manhandling my ear. I was like, oh, this is totally natural. It's fine. Helen Mirren's touching my face, trying to keep my cool about it.
Yeah, this is an everyday occurrence to me. So, all right, Brackenridge High School, where you met your husband as well.
Yes,
right?
high school sweethearts.
What a wonderful story. So, when you come back how often do you make it back to town?
We come maybe twice a year if we can. Yeah.
What's the first thing you want to do?
First thing is eat.
Okay. We got barbecue over there.
I know. I'm so excited for the barbecue. Yeah, we're big foodies, so we eat all sorts of places. But yeah, definitely we eat. We visit family. See all the sights.
Okay. Cowboys fan? Just asking. I'm just making. Oh, yay, nay?
I'm in Houston now, so kind of Texans fan.
Well, since the Cowboys are in the playoffs, because Houston is not. Anyway, who are you picking Monday night?
It has to be Cowboys.
Oh. Who are you picking tonight? Spurs?
Spurs all the way to my core. Even if I'm in Houston, I don't care.
Okay.
It's always Spurs.
All right. What advice would you have somebody, maybe the acting students back there at Brackenridge High School, as far as trying to break into Hollywood?
At this point, there's just no excuse to not create your own content. So I was, back before things were digital, I was I'm dating myself now with my big old camera on my, the big VHS days. Yeah. Creating my own stuff. So I was creating my own content before that was a thing. So now we have your digital phones and everything that you just got to create your own stuff. Just go out there and start doing it. Of course, take acting classes, take film acting classes. That's really important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick questions. Flour or corn tortilla?
Oh, flour.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Cold or warm weather?
Warm. I can't stand the cold. Oh my God, it was so cold in Montana. You don't even know. I have PTSD from how cold it was.
Who haven't you worked with that you would like to?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure the list is this long.
There's just so many people. But I love to get on Reservation Dogs, with Sterling Harjo. That's just such a great show. I'm excited. I'm excited just to watch it as a fan.
Well, I can't wait to see the rest of 1923. Such a pleasure to meet you. And for more information on actress, filmmaker, director Amelia Rico, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Check out 1923. It is a great show. There she is, right there.
My determined grandma walk.
This is so cool seeing you there and seeing you there. Hey, still ahead on SA Live. We choose and use save money. We check out a new trend in finding inexpensive things for the home and why you might even find a real hidden treasure. And next, what goes better with football than, say it with me, Amelia, barbecue, where you can watch the playoffs and enjoy some delicious food. It's straight ahead on SA Live. Just look at that picture for a second.
Oh my God.
I know. It's like we're both really going here. So, hey, welcome back to SA Live. Does anything go better with football than barbecue? Oh my goodness gracious. And there's a huge weekend of football coming up, of course, first round of the playoffs, and of course the big game Monday night, Cowboys taking on the Buccaneers. Chris Griffin, Director of Venue Operations, and Emilio Solis, Pitmaster from Smoked Barbecue, are here to show us a little bit what you have in store, not only for Monday, but for tonight and every day of the week. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
So you've been watching the last interview. Back in town, dying for barbecue. Yes. So fix her up here. What we got going on?
We've got brisket sandwiches. We got some nice meat to wash it down, and some brisket nachos, which we'll have you guys work on the brisket nachos. And I'll do your sandwich. So basically, it's chips, beans, cheese, and then you can add on the guac, sour cream, any of that. And I got your brisket right here for you.
Okay.
You
Make it as big as you want. You start building.
Okay.
You work and eat, and I'll talk.
Okay,
So,
that sounds good.
And I'll start slicing. Making you a sandwich. I know you don't want a sandwich.
So we were talking about the Cowboys game, but you've got an after party tonight going on, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yes. There's nothing better to celebrate than a Spurs win, which is what's going to happen tonight.
Exactly
we are going to win. We're back home in the Dome, and we have a huge after party at our Sky Bar location on 501 East Crockett. And so we want everyone to come over after the game.
You guys like onions?
Am I invited?
Sure.
Yes, please, everything.
You gotta have onions.
May ask if she's invited. Everybody.
All of San Antonio. All of San Antonio's invited.
Do you like more cheese on yours, and then also the barbecue
all
on
the
there as
cheese.
well? So Amelia, what's the secret to your barbecue?
Everybody says, the secret of food is love, and it really is love, man. Just taking the time, doing the right steps, not cutting out any steps, trusting the process, and putting in the extra time. Cut corners taste bad, and we don't want that at smoke.
Okay, what's better? And I guess I'll ask you this also, Amelia. Brisket or ribs?
Brisket.
Brisket?
Nice and moist.
Brisket.
Brisket all the way.
It was the king of meats. It's the king of meats.
It's the king of meats.
It is the king.
Better than a good rib, because those ribs are looking pretty good.
They are. And I've got plenty for you, too.
All right. And now for the big party on Monday with the Cowboy watching party for the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's going to be how many of your closest friends?
We are hoping for 1,500. Yes,
I'm hoping for a little bit less.
A lot of friends. You gotta feed them all.
The pitmaster wants less because he has to cook. How much in the way of barbecue?
About 800 pounds of brisket, just the brisket. We have about 40, 50 racks of ribs, about 200-300 pieces of chicken, plus the sausages.
Get there
and turkey
early
breast.
so you can.
I get there at 4 in the morning. It's an all-day affair.
Oh my goodness gracious! And then you've got something to wash it down over there as well,
We
right?
do. Chris has got a great
Absolutely.
drink.
We have our rib michelada, which is one of our popular drinks that we're going to be featuring tonight and on Monday. One of the other big things that we're going to be doing is Emilio, our pitmaster here, is going to be doing some live cooking at the tailgate on Monday.
I'll be handing out some sort of food. We haven't figured it out yet, but you'll get something.
Other than brisket and
Other
ribs
than brisket and ribs, yeah. I'll do something special.
and chicken and everything else. And how many locations do you have around town?
We have 4 locations right now. So we have 3 that are on the Riverwalk, and then we have 1 that is up north on 1604 in Redland. That is our newest location. Each one of them is going to be having a tailgate party for the Cowboys on Monday. The biggest one, of course, will be at our Sky Bar location. We have the Jumbotrons. We have our pitmaster that's going to be doing live cooking right in front of everyone. We'll have some food going out, great drink specials. I mean, it's just going to be a great time. We love having a good party.
Okay, and you need to hire this young lady because this looks like just work of art.
She's doing a great job.
Teach our employees how to make those nachos.
Enjoy. And if you need a napkin, it's right there. Other than the big parties you have going on tonight and Monday, what are your hours?
Our hours, we are open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. to midnight, and then on the weekends we're open till 2 a.m.
Okay.
And still opening at 11.
All right, I'm gonna try one. Oh, the rib. That's right.
Yes.
The rib goes
And then
in
you
the
get the
michelada.
rib in your
Oh my God.
in your michelada. That's what makes it right there.
May
Well, there
ask
you
and you
go.
should receive.
There you
want
go.
barbecue?
Yeah,
We got
pass
one
them
for you.
down.
Ah, perfect. I love this. And a rib on top. All right. Well, if you'd like more information on Smoked Barbecue and Smoked Sky Bar, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. How's the nachos?
Oh my God, they're so good. Here, let's
Yeah, they're for you
cheers.
also, Mike.
Our meat.
With the rib, yes. Perfect. Next, buying furniture and home decor for a big bargain. We check out one spot that had lots of deals. How you can find more like them, keep it here. Welcome back to SA Live here in beautiful historic Market Square. Well, it's a new year, and if you're looking to rejuvenate and change up your home, you can find some vintage and antique items at estate sales. Contributor for the Happy Space series, David Hurtado, takes us inside estate sales with one local company where you can find great items at bargain prices. Take a look.
If you're looking to spruce up or add to your home's decor and you don't want to spend a lot of money, estate sales might be the way to go. Or if you find yourself overwhelmed because you need to clear out a house, there's one estate sale company that can help, and it's run entirely by women. Here's their story and how you can shop their sales. Let's go inside.
I call us CEO Sisters. It's just a great way to find lovely, beautiful things at good value.
Sisters Peggy Calhoun and Joy Kernut saw the need, so they created an estate sale company called Professional Estate Sales. Its goal? To help those who are downsizing or in need of liquidating a home, and that's where you can benefit by finding items for your home or add to a collection at bargain prices.
There is such a variety, and when you go to an estate sale, you can choose quality furniture. There are often hidden treasures in a house.
This is definitely a treasure. A KitchenAid mixer. $129. Cannot beat that. These are $500, $600, $800 depending on $129. Bargain.
When shopping at an estate sale, you can find antique and vintage furniture, items for the kitchen, artwork, clothing, children's toys, garden tools, and so much more.
So this is a good thing about estate sales. I have some of these. I've broken them, and these are exactly like what I have at home, so I can replace the ones that I broke. So these, I'm glad to find these.
There's something for everyone. You might even find your next set of wheels. And Peggy says she's noticed one group is seeing the importance of her philosophy, choose used.
We have become such a society of throwing everything away. We buy items that are disposable, and we are not realizing what that is doing to our society. And I think the millennials really have zeroed in on it, saying vintage is the way to go.
And if you think antique and vintage is just for those with older homes, some are mixing it up.
People are mixing contemporary furniture and modern furniture with maybe an antique desk or an armoire, and it lends itself very well together. Whether they put an oriental rug in with that contemporary chair, it has a look that people really desire.
If you haven't shopped estate sales, they aren't difficult to navigate. First, you go online to professionalestatesales.com to see a list of their upcoming sales. Then sign up to reserve your place in line and show up early and shop. That's it. Remember, go with your patience and a good eye, because on the first day of the sale, it's controlled chaos.
Robin, you're in. Okay.
And if you want to wait, bigger discounts can be found on the second and third days of the sale.
Our second day is usually 25% off, and third day is 50% off.
And through the years, the team at Professional Estate Sales have helped some of their clients find incredible treasures in their homes.
We found many different items. One of the most exciting ones was a painting. We had the artist, but it took a lot to find anything about that particular example of their work. And I finally found a companion painting of a steamship called the Austin hanging in the Smithsonian Institution. So we sent it off to auction at Christie's, and it was in the centerfold of their catalog, and we watched it auction online for about $160,000, as I recall.
While most homes won't have a hidden Picasso or a vintage Babe Ruth baseball card, you can definitely find yourself a treasure or two or more. So head on over to the next professional estate sale, because you just never know what you could find.
Still ahead. Yes, please. We try a small gourmet treat company, the Red Hot Bark for Valentine's Day. That is just ahead.
Plus, there's more than one way to get fit, how you can shred pounds by doing a dance workout routine.
Welcome back to SA Live. It's another Get Fit Friday on SA Live, and our guests are from a local family-owned business that's empowering the local community to live happy and healthy lives.
Yes, owner of Studio 360 Fitness and Nutrition, Victoria Arellano, joins us for a Zumba lesson.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are y'all?
Ladies? All right. Tell us what you offer at Studio 360.
So today we're going to do a little demo of Zumba, but we have to offer a variety of fitness classes catered to everybody. So anybody can join in for all fitness levels. To name a few, we just added trampoline classes the new year. So that's this is India, our trampoline instructor. We have boot camp, we have Xcode Latin, we have yoga at the end of the week to kind of like relax everybody from all the working out that they do throughout the week.
So just about any type of exercise
Yes,
you guys
pretty much.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And once a week, somebody can try it out for free. community, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we're called Girl Power. So there's 5 of us, all different types of levels and personalities. Same goal is helping everybody out, making sure everybody's happy in a positive environment. So every week, Wednesdays at 7 p.m., it's a 90-minute class. So it's free for absolutely everybody. It's our way of saying thank you to our community.
For a minute, I thought that was a disco that we were showing. Now, what if somebody says, well, I've never done Zumba before, I haven't worked out in a while, can't do
So
it.
we love those type of students and clients because it gets them out of their comfort zone and it shows them that, hey, I can do this, I can have fun, I can sweat, and with a family environment, a supportive community behind their backs.
All right, and you have some specials, right? Some deals?
Yes, so anybody who is viewing today, if they come into the studio and say, hey, I saw you on SA Live, you're gonna get 10% off your first month at the studio, and our monthly memberships, they include unlimited classes per month.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can come on morning, on night, whatever your heart desires.
And again, any type of the exercise, if you want to
Yes.
do Zumba or trampoline or anything like that.
Absolutely,
right
yeah.
here,
And where are you located at?
We are in the northeast side of San Antonio, 12403 Nacogdoches Road.
Okay, well, we've been talking about Zumba. Let's have a little demonstration, ladies.
Okay, cool. Hey, hey.
Fitness and nutrition, just head to our website, SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen. All right, get a handmade Valentine's Day treat for your suite. We make red hot bark and taste other gourmet treats next.
All right. Ooh, that looks so good. Yes, please. Treats. Small gourmet treat company founded by 2 best friends, and now they call each other Sweet Mates.
I love it. Those best friends are right here, right now. Co-owners Catherine Levere and Jennifer Maury.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You brought the chocolate. What are we making today?
Today we are going to make some of our bark. So bark is a layer of milk chocolate, vanilla chocolate, and then candy on top.
So how much chocolate is right there?
So this is a commercial tray, so there's about 40 ounces on here. At home, you can use your standard cookie sheet size. They sell the melting wafers at the grocery store. You can order them online. Sometimes it's called almond bark in the grocery store, but you can just put it in a double broiler or in the microwave to melt it, which is what we've done here. And that's the first layer, and then you let it dry, and then we can add
another layer.
Yes, and y'all can help.
Vanilla, so we can pour it on here and smooth it out.
There's just something satisfying about seeing the melted chocolate just pour out on there like that. So how did you all get started? Because you were Sweet Mates in college?
Yes, we met at college. We were potluck Sweet Mates, and we both actually really enjoyed baking and cooking, and we had a lot of neat family recipes that turned out that now they're multi-generational, and over time we've spent our time refining them, updating them a little bit, and so we just decided, we started as a corporate gift box company, and now we're full-time, and we do sell online, and we sell at Pinkies here in San Antonio across from Snipsa.
Okay. And then after we get this layer on, now it's time for...
Yes, you can add the candy. We use a Cuisinart to, you got to turn the...
Yes, we got it.
I'll get that, and then I'll get that.
Yes, perfect. But we use a Cuisinart, and all the different candies we use. We make peppermint bark.
Oh my goodness! Have you ever smelled the red nuts that have been dried like that?
Sprinkle it on top of
So just go like this?
Perfect.
That's so graceful.
I know. You don't have to be perfect, which is why it's good for us to do.
These recipes are multi-generational?
They are. And so we make it now lemon bark, we make butterscotch bark, we make salted caramel bark in both milk chocolate and dark chocolate. We also make 2 different kinds of fudge, a Mexican hot chocolate fudge, which is great also for Valentine's.
Corners, okay.
And then we have 2 kinds of savory nuts as well. So.
Okay, what's your favorite thing if you had to eat one little thing?
It's hard. I love the red hot bark, but I also love the pecans. Those are my 2.
So after that, it gets to this point, right?
Yes.
It's solid now, so you can take it up and you can
just start breaking.
Just start breaking. And then you can make a little dessert charcuterie board out of it. And just set it right there on the board.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
And it's very...
You started eating it. I was going to use like the pieces that ended up too small.
Just very colorful and it's great for Mother's Day.
And the nice thing is this is very simple to do too.
Yes,
It is simple to do, and it makes, a lot of people like dessert boards because you can take a bite or 2 of different things and then you don't feel like you've eaten too much.
And the nice thing with the different flavors too, butterscotch bark, never had that before, and the lemon too.
They're both favorites, but this is a perfect way to do dessert for like a Super Bowl party or a baby shower or anything like that.
Or just because it's Friday.
Yes, exactly.
Now,
Happy hour.
Folks can order off your website, and you do ship, correct?
We do
so
ship,
gift boxes,
yes.
they can order. Okay.
They can order gift boxes here in San Antonio at Pinkies on McCullough. They have product there that you can buy.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this is delicious.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more information on Yes Please Treats, head to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
Oh, look at how cute they are. National Dress Up Your Dog Day is tomorrow, or your pet, I should say. There's our producer Robert's dogs right there, all nice and dressed up. Beethoven in lilac. I love that. And, oh, how cute is that outfit? Yes, they are adorable. And Francis, I love that shot right there. And one more, it was ready for the summer. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit cool. All right, everybody have a wonderful and safe long holiday weekend.
Here is Danza Vida de San Antonio.